Make sure you stick in for that. Tune in, get around the boys, and we vibe to it. So, you want to see by the thumbnail and the title why Arsenal should not sack Mikel Arteta. Now, we all know Arsenal fans are a bit la la la, if you know what I mean. They're in a tough time. So I want to call you guys in. Come under me, Come, we'll have a hug. Let's have an open hug. Because we're all friends here. Even though it's bloody hilarious that you guys are 15th on the ladder. Arsenal's 15th on the ladder. You lot reek. But selling all the players that you did and signing no one that's good is a big issue. So by selling all the players, I mean, not being able to replace them. Even back from Laurent Koscielny days, you still haven't been able to replace Koscielny, who was decent. Check. Obviously, I'm talking quite a while ago because this didn't just happen overnight. It's been a long time coming, and there was no real sign of maybe this is the turn, except for when Arteta signed this year. They pumped Fulham for 5-0 first game of the season. People thought they were on. They got Aubameyang to sign the team. Yeah, what a donut he is now. Has got an own goal. The big problem with Arsenal, though, is there's no clear vision and no clear plan. Because Arteta came in and there was the news. He's better than Guardiola. He was Guardiola's successor at Manchester City. He knows what he's got to do. If Arsenal were to sack Mikel Arteta right now, you go further down the hole. Because no matter what, and I haven't watched every single Arsenal game this season or every single game they've played. However, I've watched enough to know that no matter which manager you put in that team, they're going to do bubu kaka. If it's a Klopp, if it's a Pochettino, if it's an Allegri, Ancelotti, Guardiola even, no matter who it is, that manager is not going to make immediate success. Klopp got given time at Liverpool. He got to build his own squad. He came in with Ricky Lambert up front, not Adam the Singer, Ricky. I know. We've seen Guardiola's different story. Let's take him out of the equation. But David Moyes, even Ancelotti's been given his time at Everton. Build the squad you want, and then we'll judge you. Mikel Arteta has come in after an Arsene Wenger reign, followed by Unai Emery, where it turned really, really bad with that. Because Unai Emery had big expectations when he came in. It's very, very similar to a Manchester United situation. Sir Alex Ferguson is irreplaceable, as like Arsene Wenger. And now we're seeing a lot that maybe Arsene Wenger wasn't really the problem at Arsenal. I think we all know Kroenke and all the guys up above who are really turning this club upside down. But what Arsenal need to do, they need to do is not sack Mikel Arteta. I cannot emphasize that enough. If we're speaking in 10 games and Arsenal's 17th on the ladder, proper fighting for relegation, then okay, go for it. I don't blame you. But lower your expectations, Arsenal. This is coming from a Manchester United fan too. Lower your expectations. You're not a big club anymore. You're more of a clothing brand than a big club. Yeah, you're releasing this. But if I didn't go for Manchester United, I'd buy all the Arsenal kits. Clean kits. I really like them. But you've got Hector Bellerin who's doing foul throws for fun. You've got a captain in Granit Xhaka who doesn't know what day it is. And Mikel Arteta, when Pepe made that stupid mistake and got sent off, he came out in his press conference and had a go at him. He said he's let the team down, etc. He needed to come out and do the exact same thing with Granit Xhaka. You saw Patrice Evra, it's been out everywhere now. Patrice Evra said, I went to Thierry Henry's house, we turned on the game, he turned on the TV, saw Arsenal was playing. He said, you know what? I'm not watching this. I can't watch Granit Xhaka wear the captain's armband for my club. That's coming from a club legend like Thierry Henry. I'm going to go back to Manchester United again. He's captain of Manchester United in his doghouse. But there is signs there that, you know what, we support them. For Thierry Henry to say, I'm not even going to watch my club Arsenal, shows how much of a downfall they had. And we're not going to sugarcoat things and say, no one saw this coming. It's been coming for years. And we're not going to say that it's his fault. Because the worst thing now that happens is it's the manager's fault. Bro, your players are terrible. Lacazette, get rid of him. If I'm Arsenal now, there's 3 players who I say you're safe. Kieran Tierney, Gabriel, who looks to be is a good signing at centre back, and Bukayo Saka. Those 3 are the 3 that go, you know what? You've shown me enough. You've got a positive future. Whereas the rest, add in a Aubameyang in there too, mate. The rest, I go, you know what? Prove to me why you're the star. Because right now, I haven't seen it. Aubameyang's played terrible this season. He scored an own goal. Good own goal, though. Nice little header, back post, whatever. Nice finish. But if I'm sitting there and if I'm Lacazette, I'm saying, mate, I'm a lucky man. Because if that's anyone else, he's gone straight away. The problem is now, who are Arsenal got to sign? I heard Troop say it the other day. Arsenal are linked to Ayer, the French centre mid, good player. Next season, when Arsenal come knocking on his door again, what would you most likely do? Which one would you most likely accept? If Manchester City come up and offer you 150 grand, and Arsenal come and offer you 200 grand, which one would you sign? Leave it in the comments. I know which one I'd sign. I'd say, you know what? Let's go Man City. We're going to play Champions League. We're going to challenge for the title. Why would I want to go to Arsenal? Okay, I'm going to get 50k more, but do I really want to go there? Thomas Partey's been good too. He's probably another one that's safe, but we haven't really seen enough from him yet. It's fairly new. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine. He's lost in the club squad, but there's just no. And now it's the fun of giving them shit is gone because like they're so bad now. I'm enjoying it too, but it's just dead now. Arsenal, there's so much they need to do. I think we had Mikel Arteta really high up, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm letting him off lightly, but when do we get to a point where you look at the players and say, you guys are actually just proper dog? Like, honestly, I watched that Burnley game. That was one of the most difficult games I've had to watch in a long time. And again, I'm a Man United fan. It's just, Eddie Nketiah is good. Start him, bro. Aubameyang's earning money. Get rid of him. Look what you guys have done to Ozil. He's making money, but you're not playing him. So why is there this bias towards a Lacazette and an Aubameyang, having them start? Now, there's rumours, but we don't actually know what goes on behind closed doors. There's rumours that Socrates refuses to play. He hates everything. He hates everything that's happened there, etc. He didn't get started. He came when he first came. I think he's all right. I think he's not bad. My Greek brother. But there's Mesut Ozil, who's earning 300,000 a week, sorry. And there's nothing coming out from the club. I tuned into Filthy Fella's live stream this morning, and Miles and Specs, they hit the nail on the head. Arsenal fans, they go, we've got a coach cam on the side, only when we win. It gets uploaded to YouTube. They've got like a similar Gogglebox thing on the YouTube also. That only comes out when they win. I think Arsenal, there is so many problems behind closed doors that none of us know anything about. And that's not revolutionary news that I'm saying here. But for this club to want to go far in just progression and just making a difference and showing their fans that, you know what, we've actually got a grasp on things and what's happening, I think they're still very, very far away. Now, once again, what I'm saying isn't revolutionary, but I think the worst thing Arsenal could do right now is go up to Mikel Arteta and say, mate, you got one more week, pack your bags. Because then it just goes to shit out even more. There's rumours are that he's already lost the change room, which isn't a convincing sign. But the worst thing now for him and Arsenal, I'm going to say it again, is sacking Mikel Arteta. Now, I want to go on a bit of a rant about AFTV. I don't like it. Arsenal fan TV. I don't know the person, obviously, but I don't like DT. Troops, I don't mind. You know, he got his bag. He went to Barstool Sports. Good on him. But, bro, when is there a point where you go, you know what, we're low-key, we're benefiting off our club's success, our club's failure, and we actually don't give a shit? because I cannot stand watching them. I watch the United stand with Goldbridge, and maybe I might be a bit biased, but I feel like they don't put as much salsa on it. They don't spray that much salt bay on it when we do lose. Everyone's over exaggerated. When I'm watching the games, I'm a different person. I'm going mental. I'm nuts. If we've lost, I'm angry. When United lost to Leipzig, I was furious. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. But it gets to a point where I saw Jack Mate tweeted out now, and a 13-minute video, AFTV had 11 mid rolls in it. So in a YouTube video, you get put the ads in, get a bit of money for it, whatever. There's a lot of people from that I've heard in podcasts that don't really like these AFT guys, TV guys. And what point do we go? Is AFTV partially, not obviously grand scheme of things, partially to blame for the negativity surrounding Arsenal as a whole? Because I get it, they're a YouTube channel, they don't have that much pull, but they're a lot bigger. We're here in Australia. They're a lot bigger than I think what we think they are here and outside of England. Because players watch it. They've said players know what it is. Imagine if you're a player playing for Arsenal. Gabriel tweeted out, it's like, sorry fans, we need you to stick by you. Bro, that ain't going to do it, brother. Put performances in. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but I'm just, it's... Meanwhile, the phone goes off. It's just not good at all for Arsenal as a club. So there was a bit of rant about AFTV or whatever. If you enjoyed it, let me know if you think Arsenal should sack Mikel Arteta. Is Mikel Arteta the right man for the job? Which 3 players do you think are safe at Arsenal? If you were the manager, you walk in today and say, you're safe. The rest, perform. Do your job. Because for me, my 3, Saka, Tini, and Gabriel. The rest, add Aubameyang in there too. Everyone, they've all got to perform. If you liked it, enjoyed it, subscribed, whatever, please make sure to share this video if you enjoyed. Trying to spread it around, get the word around. I'm Costa. Thank you for tuning in to 1-0. Deuces.